how's it going my fellow net decker? This time round I'm playing the Pirate Aggro deck. Previously I've been experimenting with a lot of different decks with cards from the new set, but I've been on a losing streak because as you can see from the Mobalytics tier list, a lot of the decks in the current meta aren't using cards from the new set at all. They are using existing cards that is already in the previous sets. And I've been losing a lot, and when you are losing and when you are in doubt, just play Pirate Aggro and you just win. And that is true because you know the first few games I played Pirate Aggro, I just keep on winning. I won against Zed Lee Sin decks, I won against mid-range Ash, so much winning. And frankly this deck is quite easy to pilot. Just play cards on curve and you try to optimize your damage and hit face. But as much as, you know, a lot of people say Pirate Aggro deck, burn aggro decks in general doesn't really use any kind of skills, there are certain skills involved because you need to know what cards your opponent are playing, what kind of decks they are playing, so you can play around those cards, and also knowing how much damage you can really optimize and try to maximize all this damage in order to deal lethal damage to your opponent and kill them as soon as possible before they hit their winning condition. So here's the gameplay. I wonder Lee Sin Z is still viable or not though. I mean, after the recent patch, Lee Sin has changed, right? I don't think we need Imperial Demolitionist here. Not really useful in turn 2. Got a draw for 1 drops. Yeah, this is a good hand, I suppose. Let's start with a Precious Pet first. And a Legion Grenadier. Nice! 5 damage. Well, we are kick-starting our game with fast attacks with small creatures. Should we take that damage? Let's just go with Legion Saboteur here. Or should we go with Misfortune, then turn 4 Zap Spray Fin? I guess you can go with that.
I'm one of the good guys, but not.
Then we can block with Precious Pet here. Okay. Nice, nice, you are doing well so far. Nothing crazy has happened yet. They don't have a board wipe, right? So we do not really have to go with Zap Spray Fin. We can just go with 4 creatures. It's possible, it's possible. I mean, if he summons, he only can summon 1 creature at most, right? Oh my god, this feels so toxic. If this hits, right, I don't know what to say, man. Dang. Wait, this is way too toxic, man. Oh my god, it has been quite some time since I last experienced a toxic aggro deck since Burn Aggro, like about 4-5 months ago, you know. Nice to get that feeling back, you know, as a aggro lover. Just hit face, no need to think so much. He can't even consider, he can't even like conserve his mental of the stones he has to block here. You know he's just gonna die. We probably could have attacked with Misfortune to force the trade. Because trading here would be better instead of him attacking us next turn and we can only trade with 1 and our creatures just die. And if you attack with Misfortune, we could have gotten closer to lethal, isn't it? You can just kill him with Noxian Fervor once you draw it. Because you'll be down to 2, right? Oh well. It's fine, I feel that we are in the advantageous position right now, so don't need to worry about it.
This doesn't change it.
Unfortunately, we can't really use our powder keg here. But the good thing is that Legion Grenadier, if both of them dies, right, they'll deal 1 damage each. So we are not really afraid with sacrificing it. So 1 damage, 2 damage from Legion Grenadier, 1 damage from Misfortune, and another 2 more from Legion Saboteur when we open attack next turn.
Death doesn't scare me.
Yeah, so we are still damaging him indirectly, even though it's not on our attacking turn. This is gonna be a very fast game, unless he has a removal or something. So this is 2 damage, 1 damage, and Clank also deals 3 damage, right? Is there anything that he can do? Any fast spells? Wheel of Ionia, they don't play Wheel of Ionia. Deny can do something about it. So 3 minus 2 is... 5 minus 2 is 3. Plus 2. Plus 1. Can deny 1 of it.
You dare slack on my ship?
Yeah, I think we can open attack here and we win the game. Let's put the Gangplank first. Yeah, this should be good enough. I believe this game is only like 5 minutes. That is crazy. But yeah, I totally forgot about Twin Disciplines. Dang. Yeah, Twin Discipline is also another thing, right? But the thing is that we have 2 additional creatures that will hit through. So this calculation, even if he managed to like use Twin Disciplines, it doesn't really matter. He still dies. And we are forcing a trade here, which is a good thing. Yeah, as you can see, this is a deck perfect for amateurs as well. You can be an amateur player like me and you can still win out of the sheer fact that you are just burning him so much damage every single turn. I will keep Noxian Fervor for Ash.
Nothing but the stink of blood and sweat. Hard to get
Okay, even though we can't activate a Plunder, I think 2 damage is still not too bad. The only kind of killing they have is kindly Tavern Keeper, but not sure whether they run that in Ash mid-range.
coming in hot.
If he attacks, we will just take the damage. We can start with a Precious Pet first.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Evolution Trapper is an issue as well.
Fuse is lit.
But we are forcing him into choosing what kind of trait he wants. He can go for an even trait or he can go for the more like the positive trait.
The dead don't need riches.
But if you go for the positive trait, we are dealing 3 damage, so more damage is always a good thing.
Alert the village.
And the good thing is that we have 2 chunky bodies that we can use Imperial Demolitionist on.
It can't be.
For the Empire. The few for the many. I need just a moment.
Okay, okay. What should we do here? We have an open attack, right? We can start out with Gangplank. But there's a chance that he might have the card. I think it's Reckoning, right? Yeah, we should definitely attack first to prevent all our creatures from dying.
Over there.
So at least we are dealing 2 damage and another 1 from Legion Grenadier's death. Let's just see what he does first.
Our strength is yours.
Painful. Very painful. We're going to go with this next turn. Yeah, let's just go with this then.
Neither the flames nor the death.
We should be able to kill him next turn. So all we need is just Noxian Fervor and Decimate. My concern with casting Decimate in the previous turn was if I were to cast Decimate in the previous turn and I go with Noxian Fervor now, I have no body to go on. The only body is Jagged Butcher, and he can use Cowling Strike to just kill this to deny my Noxian Fervor. Go with this. This also can deny my Noxian Fervor as well. I mean, since he has 0 attack, he can pass Cowling Strike on my Gangplank now. So we just need to be a little bit more careful. I'm quite sure he has a Cowling Strike in his hands. And we are not going to fall into it. Cowling Strike is 3 mana, right? So we should be able to kill him here. Yeah, good game. Aha, it's crazy. Pirate Aggro. But yeah, on a losing streak, just play Pirate Aggro, that deck Pirate Aggro and you win. Don't have to think so much, you know. Even an amateur player also can pilot this deck.